Welcome to use HKT100VET Veterinary Infusion Pump. Here is a 3.5-inch touchscreen. Beside it are 4 stop keys: home keys, start or stop keys, alarm silence key, and power key. Press and hold the power button to power on. IV set installation. Here is the way to install an IV set. Press the door buckle to open the pump door. Push up the anti-free flow clamp. Follow the tube installation direction and install the tube from left to right. The tube should be placed smoothly and completely fit in the groove. Close the pump door and the IV set installation is finished. Accuracy calibration. Click Infusion tube on the main interface. Then click Self-Defined tube. The default password is 11. Click Tube 1 and self-define the brand name. Click Accuracy Calibration. There are 2 accuracy calibrations that share the same steps. Follow the steps. Click Purge to exhaust the air bubbles. When the air bubbles is all removed, we proceed to the second step. Put the end of the tube into an empty measuring cup or syringe. Here is a syringe. We pull the plunger out. We use our fingertip to cover the hole, so the syringe can function as a measuring cup. So we put the end of the tube into an empty measuring syringe. Enter the actual volume or weight of fluid flow out. So we click Start. When the 5-minute countdown is over, we input the volume flow out. So the 5-minute countdown is over. The actual volume flow out is 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5. So we input the VTBI. 8.5. Click OK. And then click Confirm. Then the accuracy calibration 1 is finished. We now proceed to the accuracy calibration 2. The accuracy calibration 2 has the same step as the accuracy calibration 1. First, exhaust air bubbles because we have already exhausted all the air bubbles, so we can proceed to the second step. Put the end of the tube into another empty syringe cup. And then click Start to enter the actual volume flow out. The actual volume flow out is 20 milliliter, so we input the VTBI. 20. Click OK, and then click Confirm. Successful calibration. That means we have already finished the tube accuracy calibration. Note: input the drop number if you want to use this tube for drip mode.
If you want to use this tube that you have completed the accuracy calibration, you need to select it to be the current tube brand.
Start infusion. Click Infusion mode. There are many modes here. Choose the infusion mode according to your need. We choose rate mode here. Click the rate to input the rate. We input 200 and click VTBI to enter the VTBI. The volume here is cumulant, which is accumulated volume. You can clear it. So now the parameter setting is done. Before you start infusion, don't forget to click and hold the purge button to remove all the bubbles in the line. You can click to change the purge rate. And you can input the purge VTBI. If the purge VTBI is 0.0, that means you want to have a manual bolus. Click start. And when you start clicking the button, the purging stop. This is a manual bolus. If you want to have an auto bolus, press the VTBI to enter the purge VTBI. You can enter 10 and click start. It will start the auto bolus. You don't have to press the button.
Okay, now it stopped.
Now we go back to the parameter setting page. Right now we have already purged all the air bubble out, so we can now start the infusion. The left time here indicates how long before the infusion ends. If you want to have a bolus during the infusion, you can click bolus. Same as purging. If you input the VTBI, it will be an auto bolus. If you want to have a manual bolus, change the VTBI to 0.0. It means manual bolus. You can stop the bolus whenever you want. When the infusion is finished, the HKT100VET will activate a finish alarm. Click stop here or here to close the alarm. Settings. Click Settings on the main interface. There are two settings here, User Settings and Admin Settings. You can change most of the settings in the User Settings. Optional heating function. With external power supply, HKT100VET can realize heating function by installing an external heating strip. Here is the external heating strip. Here is the way to install the external heating strip. The external heating strip has two ends. This end is to connect to the external heating strip interface. So now we open the cover. And then we insert it. Now, we need to connect the tube to our external heating strip. First, we find the needle and find this part. Go to the other end of the external heating strip and we place the tube into the groove. Make sure it completely fit in. Then we can just like this. Now the installation is finished. When the heating function is on, the whole section of the tube will be warmed by this external heating strip. There is a hook on this end of the external heating strip. When you do not use the external heating strip, the hook design allows you to hang it on the pole clamp of the HKT100VET. When you finish the installation of the external heating strip, go to Find Warmer in the Settings. Settings, User Settings, and find Warmer. Click Warmer. You can set the heating temperature of the external heating strip here. Click the temperature. You can set the temperature, for example, 41. Click OK. When you turn on the heating switch, the heating will start. The temperature here on the top is the real-time temperature.